I was 19 years of age when I first made my entry into the world of horses and mules. There is nothing like experiencing that sagebrush sea, as it were, on the back of a horse. And it's all those things that we consider the spirit of the cowboy, that freedom, independence, and I'm kind of making my own way in this world. That's all part and parcel of that experience. The saddle is the one singular symbol of the whole myth of the cowboy. It's a tool, but it's also an enormous cultural symbol.
Cary Schwarz is the top of the game of saddle making. Like everybody, he started off making saddles for working cowboys, but he is very much an artist. He has helped to elevate the cowboy arts to collector level. The cowboy arts originally were just the equipment they need to ride a horse and to work on a horse. They were miles from nowhere and didn't have stores to go to and replace their broken ropes and horse tack, so they had to make them. And if you have to make your own saddle, you might as well make a pretty one.
I chose saddles because it represented the supreme challenge. All of the things to understand about leather, from function to the artistry, are represented in the saddle making trade. Leather engages pretty much all of your senses. I just love the aesthetics of it, the feel of it, the versatility of it, the smell of it. It's just intoxicating for me. Most of our saddle leather is from Herman Oak Tannery in St. Louis, a family business since the 1880s. What they've used for many years is an extract of bark from the mimosa and quebracha trees, and it secretes tannins. So those tannins are what preserve the leather. The structure of a saddle consists of a saddle tree. It's a framework that is internal in the saddle. I source my saddle trees from a one-man shop in New Zealand. So it starts out with that, and what we call the ground seat is the layers of leather that are sculpted onto the saddle tree where the person actually sits. If you can combine a good quality saddle tree, a good quality rigging, what actually holds the saddle on the horse, and a ground seat, if you have those three elements, you've got a usable saddle. What we're after here is smooth transitions. So we want this element to blend smoothly into this shape right here. I've got what we call a chase pattern splitter, and it makes thick leather thinner. Leather gauge. Saddle making, like any other craftsmanship, is sequential. What we're doing now is setting the stage for the next step. Now, this creates a tunnel for those stirrup leathers. From here, I just keep layering pieces, sculpting. I want to make it into a shape that is conducive to the comfort of the rider. Roy, been my companion now for about 20 years. We do ask certain things of the horse. There has to be a respect relationship. If you don't have that, you're asking for trouble. They're looking for comfort or safety. And if you can give that to them, then you have a foundation where you can work together. In our trade, we hold very dear the handmade quality of what we do. The cowboy world very much subscribes to that hand-built view. We are all hardwired to do things with our hands. And that's how we learned as children. We just did it and failed over and over and over again. And of course, as adults, we want to short-circuit the failure part of it as best we can. It's literally learning by doing, and the work of our hands is informing the work of our mind. I've studied the function of a saddle till I'm blue in the face, but the artistry part of it I've invested a lot in. With floral carving, we start with a swivel knife, and then we take a series of tools that make different impressions and textures in the leather. What we're trying to do is to manipulate light and dark and come out with a three-dimensional quality to create a saddle decorated in ways that can enhance people's lives. Back in 1998, the seed was planted for the group that would become the Traditional Cowboy Arts Association. We exhibit every year at the National Cowboy Museum. The work is within 4 disciplines: rawhide braiders, and silversmiths, bit and spur makers, saddle makers. Our organization gives out 2 fellowships a year where up-and-coming makers can come and spend time with members. And this is how we preserve and promote these cowboy trades. Craftsmanship comes down to, I think, a pursuit of truth, goodness, and beauty. Something that people can hang on to and find fulfillment and enrichment. Truth, goodness, and beauty. It's really what I'm trying to do today.